Okay, so for this recipe on the cheesy grits and shrimp, we need some fresh herbs. If you don't have fresh, you can use the dried, but fresh is better. So we're going to snip some of my fresh parsley. That should be enough. And just because I love the smell of basil, we're going to snip some basil leaves. So basil, parsley, that should be enough. Let's go back to the kitchen. Hi guys, welcome to the latest episode of Clarissa's Kitchen. I'm Clarissa, and this is my kitchen. Today on the menu is a recipe of cheesy grits with shrimp, and for a cocktail we're going to make an agave margarita. Let's get to cooking. So we're going to start off first by making our grits. You can use any type of grits. I use the Quaker. Don't use the quick, use the 5 minutes or more. To start off, I already have 3 cups of chicken cooking stock. That's gonna flavor the grits. Let's go over. Okay, so as you can see, the chicken stock is already at a nice boil, actually. To that, we're going to add 1 cup of grits. As you're pouring the grits in, make sure that you continually stir. Otherwise, you'll get lumps in them, and nobody wants to eat grits with lumps. So again, 3 cups of cooking stock. I use chicken, and 1 cup of grits. Once you incorporate your grits into the cooking stock, put a lid on it, and that's going to cook from 5 to 7 minutes, and you will need to stir that occasionally. So once your grits are done cooking, turn off the heat, and then you want to add 2 cups of cheese. I'm using Gouda. A lot of people use cheddar, any type of cheese that you like. And this will help the grits get creamy and cheesy. And let's face it, who doesn't like cheese? We're going to finish up our shrimp. I've already partially cooked some just tail-on shrimp, frozen. Fresh is better if you can get it, but I'm in North Dakota, so it's hard to find fresh. So I have my shrimp at a low heat. To that, I'm going to add lemon juice, 1 tablespoon, 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. Did I say that right? Worcestershire? 2 cloves of minced garlic, and my spatula. And then you're just going to finish cooking the shrimp, and it makes the sauce that's going to go over your grits. So while I'm cooking up the shrimp, I'm going to chop up my herbs. And the shrimp is going to cook no more than 3 minutes with this reduction in it. So when the sauce seems to be like it's thickening up, you're going to add your bacon. I like to leave a little bit of bacon left over so I can decorate the top. And this is just going to cook just for another minute or so, and then we're going to plate it up. Okay, now that everything's done cooking, it's time to plate it up. And look at the creamy consistency of the grits with that cheese. Just get a good look at that. Now we're going to take our shrimp and our bacon. Got some of the sauce in there. More bacon. And then we're gonna garnish it, put some green onions on top. Just adds to the flavor, and I like a lot of onions. I saved some of that bacon for the end so we can top it. And then these are the herbs from my garden. I'll just pinch, dot it with some parsley. And I love the flavor of basil, so we'll put some basil ribbons on. And voila, cheesy grits and shrimp. I think I'm gonna go in for a bite myself. Get a little bit of everything, some bacon, some shrimp. Here goes. That's good. Okay, now that we have our meal of cheesy grits and shrimp, we need to make a cocktail to go along with it. I happen to be a tequila girl, so we're going to make an agave margarita. I like a drink shaker. If you don't have one, use a mason jar. What you're going to do first is you're going to add some ice to your shaker. Okay. I forgot my tablespoon. Any type of tequila that you like. I happen to like Jose Cuervo, and it's cheap. So 4 tablespoons of tequila. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just for good measure. Next, I like to add a little bit of margarita mix just because I really like the tart and salty flavor. About 2 tablespoons. 1 and 2. You're making an agave margarita, so you need agave syrup. You can either make it on your own or you can buy some. Again, 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. Finally, you need lime juice. Again, 2 tablespoons. 1, 2, and I like mine extra tart, so 3 for me. Put the lid on, make sure everything's on, and you shake it. Good arm workout. And then to rim your glass, I'm not fancy, so I do a little bit of lime juice on a paper towel, inside and out, and salt. Can't have a margarita without salt, and I dropped the glass in there. Shake it a little bit more. Here we go. My lid isn't on all the way. Clean up that mess. And here is your margarita. Salud. That is so good and tart. Join us for the next edition, which will be on Saturday in observance of 4th of July. We'll have a couple of 4th of July desserts and drinks to go along with it. See you next time.